This is not at all how I thought this video was gonna go. Like this, talk about just completely throw curveballs at me. So that is Little Miss, now an infant, and also welcome to the Platt family, because this is insane. Oh boy. Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah, and welcome back to the Sims 4 Occult Baby Challenge, where my sim Lily wants to have lots of occult children. And this episode, I mean, it's the annual Christmas episode, even though Christmas is long gone in the Occult Baby Challenge at the moment. It's fine, we're still gonna have a holly jolly holiday time, because we're actually going to be having Jasmine Holiday's baby. If you're unaware, Jasmine Holiday was an NPC from early on in the Sims 4. There was an Easter challenge, there was a plant sim challenge, and Jasmine Holiday was kind of the figurehead that would help guide you through those challenges, and we're gonna have a baby with her today. With that being said, just before we get into the challenge, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate, because this video should be coming out on Christmas Day. My Christmas present to you. I hope that you enjoy, but with that being said, let's jump into the Sims 4, let's catch up with the Platt family, and let's have Jasmine Holiday's baby. Alright, you guys, it is Monday, 5 a.m. Also, just before I continue, I'm gonna sound a bit sick because I've been a bit sick. I'm getting better. I'm almost better. Just, I sound a bit nasally. I'm so sorry if I sound gross in this video. Okay, but continuing on, Monday, 5 o'clock a.m. This is our beautiful Platt family household at the moment, so let's catch up with everyone where everyone is at. So we do have Miss Faye and Mr. Pip, who are young adults. Miss Faye, of course, is our fairy. Now for her, we need to get to level 5 of gardening and level 5 of the apothecary skill. You can see we are at level 5 of gardening, which is so good, and we are just over halfway to level 4 of the apothecary skill. So it's probably going to be pretty soon that we'll be able to move her out of the house, which I'm a little bit sad about because I love seeing her fly around the house. We will be seeing more of Faye though. After she and Pip move out of the house, there's going to be a special fairy gameplay in a little while, okay? But speaking of fairies, we have Mr. Pip, and he's not a fairy, he's a human, but he wants to be a fairy, and that makes sense because he is the child of a fairy, and it's almost like he feels sad that he wasn't actually born a fairy, so his life goal is to become a fairy. I didn't choose that. It was randomized and it was great. I love that. But for Pip, because he is the child of a fairy but is a human, I chose one skill that the child of the fairy would need to gain, and then I chose a completely random other skill. So for the child of the fairy skill, I gave him gardening. So he needs to get to level 5 of gardening. He's almost at level 4, super good. And then the other skill that I decided to do for him was archery. And as you can see, not only is he at level 5 of archery, but level 5 of archery is actually the end of the archery skill. So he is a pro archer. I love that from my guy. So that is Mr. Pip. With some hard work, we could potentially even move Faye and Pip out at the end of Monday, which I wasn't expecting, but anyway, it's totally fine. But then we do have a teenager, Miss Nix, my goth girly. I love that. She's the child of the Night Wraith, and she's a gothic girly, and I love her. For the child of the Night Wraith, we need to get to level 5 of the Mischief skill, and then she's also going to need to win 5 magical jewels against other spellcasters, because she is a spellcaster, being the descendant of a Night Wraith. So we are halfway to level 4 of Mischief. So we're going to be going into the realm with her, but that's one thing as well, because she's a spellcaster, I wanted to look at her rank. So she's currently a neophyte. If we have a look here, that's only the first rank. If we can get her to an acolyte, then maybe she would have a better chance of winning some of the magic jewels that we're going to do. So I need to get her to an acolyte. I would feel better about getting her to an acolyte anyway before doing any of the jewels, just because that means she's more proficient in magic, and I feel like that's how she's going to be able to win the jewels, the 5 jewels that we need for her. So she is also a teenager. She's going to be going to school today. She is a B student. We have her skill to level 3. That's totally fine. She's probably going to become an A student today, which means we'll be able to age her up into a young adult today. A big day, it seems so far, but we do also have a child, Miss Ivy, who is a grade school C student. She is the child of the plant sim, by the way. She is a grade school C student. This will be her first day of school. Did I do a school project? Oh, I did do a school project. Thank you, past me, because that's going to give her the best opportunity at becoming a B student today. I would love for her to become a B student today. So then we do have a toddlerino, Mr. Harvey, who is the child of Patchy the Straw Man, otherwise known as the Scarecrow. in The Sims 4. Yeah, that was a thing that happened at Halloween. Totally fine. But he is the child of the Scarecrow. He's a toddler though, so we are working on toddler skills. He's only just become a toddler though, so he's level 1 at everything. We've got a lot of work to do with Mr. Harvey, but it's all good. So then at the end of last episode, we had a baby, the child of Mother Nature, and her name is Terra, and she is a green, beautiful baby, and I love that. We should be able to age her up into an infant today. Is it today or tomorrow? It's not today. Is it tomorrow? I don't know. We just must have gotten home late because it's Terra's birthday tomorrow, which means that Lily's actually going to have a little bit of a reprieve today, but she is not going to have a complete reprieve because we do need to get pregnant with Jasmine Holiday's baby. It means that she's not going to have to rush around to get the baby aged up into an infant today though. We can do that tomorrow. But with that being said, 5 o'clock in the morning, I need to be getting everyone awake. Thank you very much. One more thing I wanted to check on is Lily and where she's at in her age bar. I haven't checked on it in a little while. Okay, so she's got 11 days until she becomes a fully fledged adult. That's good. I'm happy with that. Now, I have just seen Miss Nix. We do have a toilet that's broken downstairs. I'm going to need you to come and repairio that when you are ready, my girl. Thank you. Getting a little bit more magic done for her. So good. Oh, good girl. You can also do some scrubberoo on the wet floor, please. That would be so good. Thank you, Miss Nix. Amazing, so good. Miss Faye is ready to get started for the day. So she's already in a focused mood, which is so good. Let's get her upstairs and working on the apothecary. Good morning, Mr. Harvey. We are going to need to do a potty for you, but I think I would rather get him to come and have some breakfast first. Wait until we get a decent amount of potty needed to be done, right?
Fringus! Nerbussy! Gah!
Oh, it didn't work? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Nix was supposed to fix the sink and instead she set it on fire! Oh no! Can you please extinguish it, please? Please extinguish it, Nix. Oh my god. No, I don't want you to skip school, but I need someone to extinguish the fire! Oh my god! What is happening right now? Pip, I'm gonna teleport you upstairs and I need you to extinguish this fire, please! Oh no, this is so bad. This is so bad. This is really bad. This is really bad. Pip! Pip, extinguish the fire, please! Oh my god. Thank you so much, Pip. I love how Nix, the repair failed. A fire started and she was like, off I go. Not my problem. Oh my god. That's crazy. We'll give that another try when she gets home from school though. That's insane. I was not expecting a fire. It's fine. Anyway, you just never know. Anything can happen when it comes to magic, right? Okay, we are going to potty train Mr. Harvey in a second, and I think after we finish potty training Harvey, then we're going to go and meet Jasmine Holiday and get that sorted, okay? I just need to get that happening. Okay, getting back into the gardening skill for our Mr. Pip. He's harvesting all of the things and then we'll get him back onto researching. Today's mail has been delivered. We're going to have some goodies. Oh, and the bills. I don't know why our lot taxes are so high. We've had geothermal on, the geothermal lot trait, which is supposed to reduce our electricity, our power. I have a feeling maybe it's bugged. I don't know. Anyway, I do thankfully have 9,990 simoleons. Only just, but I do have it. So we can pay those bills. It's all good. Gardening level 4 for Mr. Pip is so good. Thank you. If we could get to level 2 of potty with Mr. Harvey right now, that would be so good. That would be kind of iconic and exactly what I would love to have happen. That would be amazing. Come on, 1%, 1% away from potty level 2. That's fine. We will get it this afternoon. But with that being said, I think we're going to go and meet Miss Jasmine Holiday right now. All right, so I moved Jasmine Holiday, who is a sim you can download from the gallery. I moved her into this house in Willow Creek. I'm really hoping she's home. I didn't actually take notice. Oh, yes, I can see her through the front door. Beautiful. Let's come and introduce ourselves to Miss Jasmine Holiday. It's a cold day here in Willow Creek, so let's... Why can I not introduce myself to her? Am I gonna have to add her to my family? Can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't. I don't know. I'm gonna just maybe hug her because apparently she's a fan of ours. I just can't interact with her with like a normal sim for some reason. I don't know why that would be. Do we have a relationship with her now? No. What is happening? I might have to add her to my family and then move someone out temporarily to get pregnant. I didn't think I would have to do that with this sim. I'm not sure why that would be. Anyway, it's fine. We've added her to my family. Can I interact? Yeah, I can interact with her completely normally now. That's so weird though, right? Anyway, we're gonna go home with Jasmine Holiday, and then I'm gonna have to move maybe Pip out of the house for a minute. I don't know. I wasn't expecting to have to do that today, but it's fine. We will get pregnant with her baby. It will happen. I can't bring her home. What is happening? This is a bit strange. This is almost like what it was like when we had Emmett Relevant, the time traveler, and he was an NPC. Maybe her settings are weird because she's technically an NPC sim. Okay, but either way, I am still gonna have to move someone out of the house temporarily, so let me just do that. But we might just have to try and get pregnant at Jasmine Holiday's house. Weird, right? I don't know. I can't explain it aside from the fact that she is technically an NPC, even though I downloaded her as a sim off the gallery. I don't know. I can't explain why this is happening, but I should still be able to get pregnant with her baby, and that is all that matters, right? So we're gonna go into manage households really quick. I'm so sorry to Mr. Pip, but I'm just gonna grab him and move him in with Bandit for just a second. It's just weird, right? Anyway, it's all good. I've got it worked out. I think I've got it worked out. It should still be fine. Just interesting, right? Jasmine Holiday, please just come here for a second. This is weird because now it's kind of acting like we own these two houses. I don't know. Jasmine has no relationships with any other Sims. What do you mean by that? I'm gonna try interacting from Jasmine's perspective to Lillian and seeing if that's gonna give her a relationship. What on earth is happening? Even when we were interacting with Emmett Relevant here, right? Like he still showed up in our relationships panel and Jasmine just isn't. Okay, but like the relationship bar isn't even gaining here. What is happening? I'm gonna see if I can cheat through MC Command Center. Set active relationship levels, set active friendly, friends, maybe even good friends. And then maybe I'll do set active romantic to lovers, okay? I just don't understand. Like she's still not showing up in our relationship bar. It's still not showing we even have a relationship with her here. This is weird. This is weird. I'm all of a sudden starting to panic that we're not going to be able to do this with this Jasmine Holiday sim. And if we can't, then I don't actually know what to do. Unless MC pregnancy. No. I need to not do it from hers though. Oh, this is weird. Why is this happening? Can I do a pregnancy start? But I can't. See, this is supposed to be the other parent, and I was going to try and get Lily pregnant through MC Command Center and have Jasmine Holiday be the other sim, but she's not even showing up here as an option. This is so weird. Okay, at least my gallery is not bugging now because I couldn't even load a single Jasmine Holiday sim here yesterday, so maybe I'm going to have to move a different Jasmine Holiday sim in and see if it's gonna do the trick. Hold on. Okay, this second one, it's literally just the same, so it's gonna be the same thing. How do I do this then? I don't know if I can do this. Oh no, I don't have a backup plan. I just thought this was gonna be so easy. Because here's what I don't understand. Like, yes, Jasmine Holiday is an NPC sim, right? Meaning technically we're not supposed to be able to play with her. We're not supposed to be able to have these kind of relationships with her. But I've been able to cheat my way through every other NPC that has also had the same restrictions that Jasmine Holiday does. I just don't know why I can't with Jasmine Holiday. Even if we go to try and have a science baby, we only get the option to have a science baby as a single parent. So we don't even have the option to use Jasmine Holiday again because we don't have a relationship with her, apparently, even though we're sitting here talking to her right now. This is just so bizarre. So I'm gonna try something a bit funky. I'm scared it's gonna break the game, but I have just saved. I'm gonna try going into modifying Kaz really quickly. I have added Jasmine Holiday to our family, so she should show up in our family. Yes, there she is. I'm going to add a new sim. I'm just going to see if I can play with genetics between Lillian and Jasmine Holiday to have an infant. That's probably going to be the only way I'm going to be able to do this, which is insane. Like, that is crazy. Every other single way that I have tried that I would generally use with an NPC to do this has not been achievable. So we're going to have to do it this way, which means Lily's not going to get pregnant. Lily's immediately going to have an infant. This is the only way that I think we're going to be able to have a child with Jasmine Holiday. This is not at all how I thought this video was going to go. Like this, talk about just completely throw curveballs at me. Because we didn't have the random nature of determining whether we were going to have a boy or a girl, and I didn't know, I mean, I've got my list here of baby names, but because I wasn't able to have the randomness come up, it's just automatically defaulted to a boy. I want to do like a coin toss to determine whether it's going to be a boy or a girl, okay? And I hope you're still happy for me to do this because like I said, every other way that I've done with every single other NPC that I've struggled with is not working with Jasmine Holiday. So I've brought up coin toss on Google. We're going to say maybe heads for a boy and tails for a girl. So let's see. Okay, well, tails, it's a girl. Okay, that's fine. This is just so unbelievably unexpected. Okay, it's fine. I really wanted to have Jasmine Holiday be a part of this challenge, and this is the only way that we're going to have her be able to be a part of this challenge. As it is, as soon as we remove her from the family, we're not going to be able to have a relationship with her. We're not going to be able to invite her to any of the birthday parties, but it's fine because we will have had a child with her. So I'm going to change the gender to female. And with that being said, the name that I had for a female child of Jasmine Holiday was Holly. Holly Platt, okay, it's fine. So we are gonna randomize her infant trait, I suppose, because oh my God, she's an infant. This is so fine right now. Anyway, it's all good. Let's randomize her trait really quick. She's gonna be wiggly. Okay, we haven't had a wiggly infant in a while. And while I'm here, I may as well give her her infant makeover. So this is all kinds of crazy. I know, I'm so sorry. This is nothing like what we usually do in the Occult Baby Challenge, but I'm gonna give Holly her infant makeover, and I will be right back once that's all complete.
A few moments later.
All right, you guys, here we have little Miss Holly in her everyday wear. This is insane. I still can't get over how crazy this is, right? Because I have just realized we're going to have 2 infants at the same time, and it's been a little while since I've had 2 infants at the same time, but we will have a little bit of a head start with Holly. Apparently, it's fine. You know what? Maybe we are just pretending that this is a science baby, right? And that instead of coming home with a baby, she's come home with an infant. I don't know. Or maybe we're I don't know. Look, I just don't know how to explain this one. This is Holly in her everyday wear. She is the child of Jasmine Holiday, who's all about like events and seasonal stuff. She did a Christmas event with us last year, and I don't know if she's doing a Christmas event with us this year because it's actually November when I'm filming this video. So look, I don't know yet. I've decided that I want to go with some seasonal aspects for her. So we've got this beautiful outfit with sunshine on it because I'm a little bit overwhelmed, I'm not gonna lie right now. And that's the only thing that I saw that I was like, yes, I can just immediately go with that, and it's really cute, right? So also this custom content here is absolutely adorable. For her sleepwear, I've got her in this little flower romper because it's kind of giving me spring vibes. We are in spring in Oasis Springs at the moment. It's totally fine. Okay, so that is little Miss Ivy, now an infant, and also welcome to the Platt family because this is insane. Oh boy. But I made it happen, right? I knew I was going to be able to make it happen. And look, you guys know that I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and when things don't go to plan, it can go really bad for me. I kept my cool. I didn't even get angry. I did nothing. Not a tear was shed today. That's progress, my friends. That is progress. Anyway, okay, Jasmine Holiday, I'm removing you from the family. Thank you? Question mark. Thank you for somehow giving us a baby. Okay, I don't know. It's fine. This is so fine. All right, welcome home, Mr. Pip. And also, where is Holly? Look, I just find it really funny that I said this morning that Lily was gonna have a relaxing day because we didn't have an infant to age up today. And now we've got an infant. Anyway, this is so unbelievably fine. It's just completely thrown my plans out the window. It's all good though. I'm excited, actually. I'm kind of excited. There's just nothing like The Sims 4 to throw chaos your way, right? Chaos, absolute chaos. So with that being said, Lily, we need to check on our little Miss Holly. Her needs are good, so we may as well just get started on doing some milestones with her. This is insane. You're so cute. I'm so glad you're a part of this family. I just can't believe that you're a part of this family right now. Okay, this is just insane. Anyway, I'll get over it in a second. Mr. Harvey, come and watch your brand new little sister. Come and do that to work on the thinking skill, my guy. Ooh, Apothecary level 4 for Miss Faye though. Through toil and trouble, Faye is proving her salt in the art of apothecary. She can now craft the following elixirs: noxious gas and hooked on nature. No worries. That's good. So we've got one more skill to gain for her. Reach milestone for Miss Holly. Thank you so much, Holly. That is so good. I'm so happy about that. Lily's just gonna finish making this garden salad and then we can get started doing maybe a tummy time attempt because she's gonna need to have a nap soon. Okay, the kids are about to get home from school. We're gonna find out whether we can age Nyx up today. Yes, we can. Nyx has become an A student. That is fabulous. Ivy's a B student. That is also fabulous. Exactly what I needed to have happen today. That's so good. We will be having a birthday party for Miss Nyx, but not right this second because I'm about to just do that first tummy time attempt with Miss Holly and then we're gonna get Holly to go down for a nap. So we're gonna wait until after that. But Miss Ivy, I'm going to get you to come inside and get started working on your homework maybe while we're waiting because we are going to need to get her homework done and also doing another school project tonight, which she does have one in her inventory here, in order to get her to become an A student tomorrow would be super nice. Now, what are we working on? Oh, that's right. We did both creativity and motor at the same time because we did the wellness skill, which I realized that actually Miss Ivy has a yoga mat out on her porch here, so I deleted the yoga mat that we had downstairs that I bought last episode. I completely forgot I put one in her bedroom, so that's fine. So we don't need to work on any skills for her. It's just about getting her homework done and her school project done tonight. So good. Level 3 of thinking from Mr. Harvey. So good. Fabulous. That's amazing. We are just quickly feeding Miss Holly and then I'm going to put her down for a nap while we have the birthday party, okay? But Mr. Harvey, we can get started on potentially some other skills with you actually. Maybe come and just get started working on some communication, okay? All right, we are having a birthday party for birthday sim Miss Nyx. Absolutely amazing. You love to see that. We can't invite the Night Wraith, but we can invite some of our... Oh my god, Naomi's an elder! So if Isabel was still alive, she would also be an elder, and technically Lily is supposed to be an elder as well. That's crazy. We are going to invite Naomi though. We are also going to invite Helena. We're going to invite Jasmine. I still love Jasmine's makeover. Oh my god, Thomas is also an elder. We've got Jeff as well. We're going to invite Prince and Andy and Alice and Sam and Dylan Silver Sweater is who we're going to invite to this birthday party right now, okay?
Hey, did you know that 63% of you watching right now are not subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you'd like to see some fun Sims 4 gameplay, some Sims 4 build videos, creator sim videos, or even some games of the Sims past, then hit the subscribe button down below and join my wonderful little community of Triceratops. But with that being said, let's get back into the video.
We've got another snuggly sleeper. I swear, I have had more snuggly sleepers in the Occult Baby Challenge than I have ever had. My girl, you have to go to sleep. Look, I've tried to have Nick stand in front of our beautiful backdrop to blow out the candles. She refuses. I tell her to stand over here and then blow out the candles and she just walks over to the other side of the table. So it's fine. I just need to get her aged up, okay? So with that being said, happy birthday, Nyx, our gothic queen. I love her to bits and pieces. Very good. Happy birthday. Okay, so with that being said, we need to determine what Nyx is going to be doing for her entire life. Now, I kind of just think it makes sense for her to continue on a spellcaster path though, because she herself is a spellcaster. So even though she needs to get to Mischief level 5 and she needs to win 5 jewels, which technically could be seen as being mischievous, I think she just more wants to explore more of her spellcaster ancestry. So maybe we'll go spellcraft and sorcery for her. I feel like that just kind of makes sense. I'm sorry if you don't like that decision, but that's the decision that I'm making. So with that being said, she is gloomy. She is a goofball. Did I decide that I was going to randomize her last trait? Perhaps I will. Let's see what it comes up with. Oh no, socially awkward. I feel like that's okay though. I feel like she would then have her select people, which are her family that she's really comfortable with, and she's not super sorta into knowing other people. And then she's gonna defeat them in duels. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do for Miss Nyx. It's totally fine. She has graduated with honors, which is so good. Congratulations, Miss Nyx. We have some more of our elderly siblings. They're all down congregated over here. It's totally fine. So thank you so much to all of you for coming. Appreciate you all coming, but the birthday party is over right now. Thank you so much. All right, we don't need to give Nyx a makeover, so it's just business as usual for the rest of Monday night. Oh, Faye's emotionally starving. I know, I'm on it, it's okay, but this is what it says if Faye is emotionally starving. She's emotionally starving. Any fairy that completely runs out of emotional force will die. Faye can regain emotional force by absorbing the emotions of other Sims, drinking emotion potions, using the regenerate emotional force, self-interaction, or a fairy home. She is about to take some of Lily's emotion. It's okay. I was on it. I was on it. It just was getting a bit low. All right, we should be just about to get Harvey to level 2 a potty. That is so good, actually. Mr. Pip has some time. I'm gonna get him to quickly do a couple of plays with Harvey to get working on his movement. Maybe only one because Harvey's really tired. So we'll just do one movement just to get started on the movement skill, okay, for him. That would be really nice. All right, Ivy, you are ready to get started working on your project though, so let's get that happening, and I will have your siblings come and join you in a second. Nyx is actually right to join you right now, so let's get that happening. Level 2 of movement for Harvey is a great start. That's what I was hoping to see, actually. I'm just thinking, can we perhaps do one more? No, okay, Pip is tired, that's fine. We'll just get Harvey going off to bed then, and Mr. Pip can then help out with Ivy's project as well. That would be so good. Thanks, Pip. I completely forgot about the bills, so I'm getting Lily to come and pay the bills and get the mail right now. That would be very fabulous. Thank you, Miss Lily. Okay, we got some things. We got a fan letter, an adoring fan letter for Miss Lily. It says, we would like to see you more in its Simstagram. I know you don't have a lot of time, but we love you. Sorry. That just is what it is. I'm going to sell all of these toys though. Thank you so much. 720 simoleons. Not a great little haul there, but better than nothing, right? I can also breed a frog. I am just wondering if I should get Holly up to work on some more tummy time. I think I will. And then we'll tire her out and get her going back off to bed, okay? I just would like to get her progressed quite a little bit before we age Miss Terra up into an infant tomorrow. Ivy's school project is finished. I think that's a record. That was super quick and I love that. But with that being said, I am going to get her heading off to bed. Like I said, I don't need to worry about her skills for the night. She's all ready to go for school now. She's finished her homework, so we'll get her going off to bed. Okay, but with that being said, 10:37 p.m. I'm going to have everyone heading off to bed. We'll bring on tomorrow, Tuesday. Look, it's just interesting. I don't have to keep an eye on Lily's pregnancy because she's not pregnant and she's not going to be in this video, but it does mean that I'm probably not going to play too much longer in this episode because I don't want to be wasting Lily's days. I mean, I said that she's got 11 days until she ages up into an adult, but now that she's not pregnant, that time is progressing. So I don't want to spend too many days in this episode. Maybe this is going to be a really short one. Sorry. That's just, it's out of my hands, right? The options have been taken out of my hands, but I think I definitely want to move Faye and Pip out of the house in this episode. So maybe we'll play through one more day and see where we're at. Maybe tomorrow afternoon. Okay. But let's bring on tomorrow, Tuesday.
The following day.
All right, it is 5:06 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Little Miss Ivy is awake. I need to get her ready for school. Everyone else can sleep in a little bit because they don't need to go to school, except for Miss Holly. She needs to go back to sleep. She's just woken up. I just keep removing the snuggly sleeper quirk because I just cannot. I cannot. She just needs to go back to sleep. You are not ready to be awake yet for the day. Thank you, my girl. That's why I keep removing it so that she can actually go to sleep. But looking at where we are at with everyone, with Miss Faye, we've just got to get her 55% of the apothecary skill. For Mr. Pip, we've got to get him to 50% of the gardening skill. So that's totally fine. For Miss Nyx, I would really like to get her to an acolyte today would be super nice. And then we can get back onto doing some mischief, right? I don't know if we're going to do any jewels in this episode. We'll see. We'll see what the day brings, but I'm not planning on it today. I'm planning on getting her to an acolyte definitely and then working more on the mischief skill. Mr. Harvey, though, I would love to get him to level 3 of the movement skill. That would be pretty huge if we could do that. We also do have to age Miss Terra up from a baby into an infant, so that's the list of things. Also, I would love for Ivy, who is just coming downstairs and about to get ready to school, I would love to get her to an A student today and age her up. So I still think it's going to be a pretty busy day. Okay, there's lots of things that I would like to have accomplished today. All right, Mr. Harvey, you're awake, my guy. You can go potty and take care of yourself today, my guy. I'm so sorry to have to do that to you, but you've got this. I believe you can do it. We've got our girl, Miss Faye. She's working on those cures. She's a busy girly. Would really love to get to level 5 today. I think it just would be really nice to have, I mean, nice but also sad to have both of them move out today, just so I know that we've got the space to be able to get pregnant in the next episode, and then also I know that I can save them and get them ready to set up a gameplay with Miss Faye and Mr. Pip. I think we will include Mr. Pip in the fairy gameplay because he wants to become a fairy. As for Miss Nix, I am going to get her to practice some magic. I think we were working on some mischief magic, so we're going to practice and see if she can learn any other mischief magic. Let's just check out what she knows, actually. Let's open her spell book. Yeah, so she only knows one mischief magic spell. I don't know if she can learn, like, Deliriate at level 1. I can't remember. But if not, we can do some Untamed magic as well, which will also help getting her towards being an acolyte. We just got Deliriate immediately, Miss Nix. Amazing. Thank you so much. That got her a little bit of the way there. Let's maybe start learning some Untamed magic then. We'll see what she can learn of Untamed magic. Zip zap for Miss Nix. Okay, she's learning all of the things, right? It's all good, but we are really close to being an acolyte, so I'm just going to get her back onto practicing some Untamed magic. We'll see if there's one more spell that she can learn. She just also looks so amazing when she's doing it, right? What a queen. What an icon. Inferniate. Instantly incinerate your target with the power of fire. Why does that feel like something that's totally in on her mischievous side? And we have just become an acolyte. That's pretty freaking huge, right? So we do have a new level of abilities unlocked for her. I don't think I want to give her any of these, actually. I mean, maybe the spellcaster, the power shunt one, to add less spellcaster charge, and maybe even the spellcaster socialite. Let's just do those two. She's still got 2 points. It's fine. That's not what it's about for Miss Nix. It's about her just being her epic self. Look at her. She's a queen, an icon. I do love her to bits, but we're going to get her to head upstairs now and work on some of the mischief skill. Today's mail's been delivered. That should be more presents in the mail. That would be super nice. Harvey's just got to level 3 of communication. Well done, my guy. Good job. So that means for Mr. Harvey, all we've got to do is get to imagination level 3, potty level 3, and movement level 3. It won't be today, but hopefully it'll be tomorrow, especially if we can get working on some of the movement with him. Lily doesn't have a lot of time at the moment. As it is, I'm going to do an attempt of tummy time with Holly just before we go into the run with Nix. We did get Miss Holly to the lift head milestone yesterday, so we've got lift head. I would love to get a little bit closer to rolling onto back. Just because she's a wiggly infant, she rolls out of them super quickly. So I need to try and make the most of a little bit of time that we've got before Holly's going to need to have a nap, which she probably will after we finish this tummy time attempt. Roll over to back milestone unlocked. Oh, huge, Holly. That is perfect. Thank you so much, little miss. You can try and go night-night now, okay? Please just go night-night. Gardening level 5 for Mr. Pip. Okay, so for Mr. Pip, let's just have a look, right? Gardening level 5 and archery level 5. Mr. Pip is officially ready to move out of the house, right? Miss Faye is getting there. She's nearly at 70% of the apothecary skill in level 4, so she's got 30% to go. It's on track to being able to move Faye and Pip out of the house today. I'm just wondering about whether I go into the realm with Nix or not. I need to get started on doing the jewels for her. She's about to get to level 4 of the mischief skill right now because she's amazing. There we go. She's at mischief level 4, which is so good, which means she's got one more skill level to gain and then the 5 jewels to win. But I'm kind of feeling like I need to just spend the day now that Miss Holly is having a nap. I don't really want to interrupt that by leaving and coming home. We are working with Miss Lily on doing some playing with Mr. Harvey to work on his movements. I'm kind of thinking like maybe not going into the run with Nix today. I'm so sorry. There's other things that I need to prioritize right now. I think we'll be pretty close for Mr. Harvey, actually. Yeah, we're 12% away, so he's only going to need one more movement. All right, Lily's just got the mail, though. And what did we get in the mail today? Oh, we got a few more things. Because now Nix is an acolyte, she got a magical care package in the mail as well. So we got some extra things. The familiar orb of the butterfly. I'm going to put that in her inventory. And we got a gnarled wood broom for her as well, so we'll put that in her inventory. Everything else, I think we might sell. Okay, let's sell everything else. Thank you for that. Another 294 simoleons, but we can breed another frog to get an extra 160. Nice. Very good. Brings us up to 5,974. I'm just thinking about the next bedroom that I'm going to be renovating. Plans have been kind of thrown into chaos because I wasn't expecting to be renovating Holly's bedroom next. I was expecting to be renovating Terra's bedroom next. And I don't think I'm going to have enough money to renovate Holly's bedroom, but I think I would have enough money to renovate Terra's bedroom. So I don't know what I'm going to do in between this episode and next episode. You're going to have to wait and see, my friends. Because like I said, my plans thrown into chaos. It's all good. Level 3 of movement for Harvey is amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Pip, for helping him get to that. Now, looking at what we've got left to do for him, it's just the imagination and potty. He's at 19% of potty level 2. I need to wait until his bladder gets lower, though. So we're going to get him in the imagination play tent to get to imagination level 3, and then all he'll have left is potty. A big day. A big day for Mr. Harvey. Huge. Miss Terra is awake though, and we have half an hour until Ivy gets home from school, so I just need to get her aged up right now. Okay, Miss Terra, let's get you aged up. It sounds like I'm pronouncing her name Terra as in Terrorror. I'm not. Her name is Terra as in Earth, remember? So I'm not calling her a Terra. I'm calling her by her name, which is Terra. With that being said, happy birthday, Terra. Yay, Terra. So good. So with that being said, let's find out what kind of infant Terra is going to be. A cautious infant. That's okay. We've had cautious infants before. That's totally fine, Miss Terra. What a cutie patootie. Let's get her downstairs because we're going to need to get her downstairs in order to have hopefully a birthday party in 15 minutes when Miss Ivy gets home from school today. Would be so good. Ivy is an A student. That is absolutely huge moves. I love to see that. Thank you, Miss Ivy. All right, while you're waiting, Miss Terra, you can look at toys and get started working on the reach milestone. Would be so good and very helpful. And Miss Lilly, we need to plan a social event right now, please. All right, we are having a birthday party for birthday sim Miss Ivy Platt. We can't invite her parents, Spruce Almighty. Sorry about it. But we can invite some of the elderly siblings just like we did yesterday, okay?
Many invitations later.
All right, who have we got here? Have we got anyone coming in? No, we're having this thing where no one's coming again. Well, Ivy is one of those ones where we don't technically have to wait for anyone. I've got things that are imminent that are about to happen. Holly's going to wake up from a nap soon. I would like to get Terra and Ivy's makeovers done and maybe working on getting Harvey a little bit closer to potty. So I've got things I need to do today. So I'm really sorry to Miss Ivy, but we're just going to have a wonderful little happy birthday with the Platt family we have here for you, okay? And again, she's also just going to walk around this side of the table without the candles. It's fine. It's not what I want, but it's fine because look at these 4 iconic women of the Platt family. I do absolutely love to see that. So with that being said, happy birthday, Ivy. Yay, Ivy. Beautiful. And I can also see Terra has just reached the reach milestone. That's what she's just got. She's just reached it. I love that. But Miss Ivy, now that she's a teenager, let's just have a quick look at the graphic for the requirements of the child of the plant sim. I'm pretty sure I can remember them. Let's just give us all a refresh though, okay? A refresh on where we're up to. So for the child of the plant sim, she's going to need to gain the herbalism and the wellness skill. Now, I have already got the wellness sorted upstairs. We've got the yoga mat. That's totally fine. We can definitely do that. I think I'm probably going to have to save her herbalism until she's a young adult though. We are currently Tuesday in game. Doing the herbalism is going to require going to Granite Falls and looking at the plants because I actually do want to practice the herbalism skill with her instead of just having her read the book, right? So going to Granite Falls, looking at all the plants, maybe bringing some home and planting some at home so we can do stuff at home with the herbalism skill. I feel like we're just going to be working on the wellness skill for her teenage life, okay? So because of that, I think I'm actually going to give her one of the wellness aspirations. Maybe she can just work on inner peace. This sim is on a quest to achieve inner peace for her teenage life. I don't know if we'll continue that on into her young adult life and forevermore, but that's what we're going to do for her teenage life. She's already a plant lover. I think loving the outdoors kind of makes sense, but we've had so many of the kids love the outdoors recently that I just want to see if there's anyone else Maybe we could even do like Green Fiend. These Sims are happiest when living on a green street and will continuously work towards making their environment more eco-friendly. I feel like that would work for the plant sim, so we'll do that. I'm pretty sure we are on a green lot anyway, with all of our solar panels that we have and our dew collectors, our rain collectors. I'm pretty sure we're on a green lot anyway, but I feel like that's what we're gonna do for Miss Ivy. Fabulous. And with that being said, the birthday party is now over, thanks to no one for coming, because again, no one came. It's fine. Oh, Mr. Harvey has just got to imagination level 3, meaning all that he has got left is potty. So good. So it will definitely be tomorrow that we'll be able to age him up. And with that being said, I'm actually going to give Miss Ivy and Miss Terra their makeovers right now. So I will be right back once those makeovers are complete.
5 minutes later.
All right, you guys, I have just finished the makeover for the 2 green girls. I didn't even realize that they were both 2 green girls until I got into Create a Sim, but here we have little Miss Terra in her infant makeover. So I don't have many custom content hairs that are green, right? And I want her to be kind of similar to Ivy in that she's gonna have green hair, but she is going to eventually be different to Ivy. And then I've got this lovely little dress with some flowers on it for the child of Mother Nature. For her sleepwear, I've got her in just this little rainbow onesie. I really didn't sort of know what else to go for that was going to be exactly what I went with for Ivy, and I do want them to look slightly different. So that is Terra in her infant life, but let's have a look at Miss Ivy. Now, it's been a little while since we've gone all in, right? Like, I feel like my makeovers recently have been really good. I love them, but we haven't had sort of the crazy. Given that Ivy is the child of a plant sim, when we think about plant sims traditionally, they all kind of look the same. They have the green skin and Ivy does, but they also have the same hairstyle, regardless of gender. I have given Ivy the classic plant sim hairstyle, and I have also given Ivy this custom content Poison Ivy dress that I've had for years. I did it in a Halloween CC showcase a few years ago and had my eye on it going, yes, I want the child of the plant sim to hopefully wear this if they were a girl, and thankfully Ivy is a girl. So that is her for her everyday wear. For her formal wear, I've got her in Mother Nature's dress. Now look, I could have technically waited and done that for when Miss Terra becomes a teenager, but this just looks so plant-like to me, like it's got leaves all over it. Ivy just needs to wear it as the child of the plant sim, right? For her athletic wear, I've got her in camo. I didn't really know what else to go with, I'm sorry. For her sleepwear, I've got her in this little set by Trillica as a part of the Sweet Slumber. I don't know kit names, you guys know that by now. But the reason I went with this is if you kind of squint at it, the bows kind of look like flowers. For her party wear, I've got her in this beautiful dress, but I love it in this green with the beautiful flowers for her. So that's going to be her party wear. So pretty. And then for her swimwear, I've got her in the swimsuit that we got from the Nature's Calling event. Now, Miss Faye is also wearing this swimsuit, but in a different swatch, but this is like very plant sim-esque to me, so that's why I gave it to her as well. For her hot weather wear, I have this amazing custom content top that just looks like it's destined for a plant sim, right? And then I paired it with these brown shorts and the sandals just to go for a cute little hot weather wear. For a cold weather wear, I've got her in the same jumper. I think she's been wearing this throughout her life, but I love it. The cute little flowers, it just makes sense for the plant sim, right? So that is Miss Ivy, now a teenager, and that is Miss Terra, now an infant. Alright, so now that makeovers are done, there are things that I'm going to need to do. Miss Ivy has to get her teenage homework done. We don't have any skills, right, now that she's a teenager. So we will be working on the wellness. I don't think we're going to get her to wellness level 3 tonight, meaning that it's very likely she will not become an A student tomorrow. But as long as she does on Thursday, that would be pretty cool. Thinking that I might just get one attempt of tummy time done with Terra for a moment, because Terra's going to need to go down for a nap soon. So if we do one tummy time attempt and then get Terra down for a nap, then Holly should be awake, okay? And we're kind of going to do it in shifts. Holly is still napping. I'm gonna do one more attempt. We've just finished the first tummy time attempt. I would just like to do another one, okay? While Holly is still napping, and then we can switch over. That should be a pretty decent potty. 40% of potty. That is pretty good. So we've got 60% of potty to gain. We can definitely do that tomorrow, okay? We do have Miss Holly awake right now. Literally perfect timing. Lily, we need to feed her, and then we need to get on some tummy time with her, please. We are really close for Miss Faye. She's at 92% of level 4 of Apothecary. We just need to keep going, my girl, because once you're done, we can move you and your brother out of the house. Although I am kind of thankful for the help at the moment, because I'm just getting Pip to do one more tummy time with Terra, and then we'll put her down for the night, okay? because I would really just love to get the lift head milestone with her. That would be super nice. There we go, lift head milestone. Thank you so much, Miss Terra. I am going to put you down for the night. Lily, I need to get you working on more tummy time with Miss Holly, though. That would be so nice. Okay, even though he doesn't need to, I've just had Harvey go potty again, and it got him up to 49%. I'm gonna get him to go one more time, and then we'll get him to toddle off to bed, okay? Oh, we are so close, 2% away from Miss Faye. Thank you so much. That would be amazing. She's literally got 1% to go. It's okay, start studying, and then you'll be fine, okay? There it is. Faye has reached Apothecary level 5, halfway to Mastery. Faye has a little more resistance to the various smells when using the Apothecary table and can now craft the following elixirs: a wee drink and momentary happiness. The Apothecarist tabletop organizer can now be purchased from build mode. But with that being said, having a look at Miss Faye, she's reached level 5 of the Apothecary skills, she's reached level 5 of the gardening skill, so having a look at the graphic that I made with the fairy on it, she needed to gain... Oh, no, we can't move her out of the house yet because she has to craft 5 emotion potions. I forgot about that part. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, it's fine. So we're going to be playing a little bit longer. It's all good. So now that she's at level 5 though, what do we need to craft emotion potions? Okay, elixirs, ailments, emotion potions. Oh, how do I do any of this? I don't know how to do any of this. Hold on. It looks like I need to bottle emotions, and I'm not sure how to do that. Maybe that's something that she does from herself. Hold on. Let me just check out her fairy menu. Right. Is it an ability that I need to gain? It is. It's here. Bottle emotion. So I'm going to have to purchase some points to sway another's emotion, and then to bottle an emotion. Absorb an emotion from yourself to create an emotion potion in your inventory. Okay, well, we can do that once. I do have another ability point, so I could also get it again to bottle another's emotion. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Thank you so much to the internet for helping me out. It's all good. So now that I've done that, fairy, and bottle Lillian's emotion.
Alfonso Atif. Heart grip.
Okay. Unlocked emotion potion notebook entry. Okay, that doesn't really tell me anything more that I needed to know. Just bottled some emotions and placed them into her inventory. So I've got 2 confident emotion potions. I am now going to get Lily to just go back to doing some tummy time. Maybe I'll get Faye to do bottle some of her own emotions. I can't. Requires a medium amount. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I need to do other fairy things. I need to absorb Pip's emotion really quick to get back some emotional force. I didn't realize that doing any of that was going to take so much emotional force. It's fine. You are freaking joking. We have another snuggly sleeper. That is insane. I hate them. That is like the 3rd child in a row that's been a snuggly sleeper. I'm over it. I do not want a snuggly sleeper. Stop it. Please. Faye should be able to bottle her own emotion. Okay, it does take a lot of emotional force to do that. I just am learning on the fly. I should have done more research. It's my own fault. It's very stressful in this room at the moment. Because there's so much noise. Miss Terra really needs to go to sleep. She's exhausted, but she will not go to sleep because of the freaking snuggly sleeper. Just go to sleep, please. Far out, go to sleep, but we are getting another milestone with Miss Holly. It's roll over to tummy, and that is so good. She can do tummy time on her own. Terra, go to sleep. Stop being a terror. Just go to sleep. Because seriously, her energy is so low. No, I don't want it. Just go to sleep, please. It's so easy. Just close your eyes and go to sleep. Just do it. Thank you. Oh my God. Now I can take a breath. Okay. So technically right now I have 3 emotion potions in my pocket. The thing is, I kind of wanted to have 5 different emotion potions. So I've got 3 confident. So maybe this is how I'm going to do it, right? I'm not going to craft them at the apothecary station. I'm going to craft them by absorbing, like bottling others' emotions, right? So I've got 1 confident emotion potion. That's what I'm going to count as 1. We have Miss Faye, who's in an energized mood right now, so she should be able to bottle that emotion. That'll be 2. Fabulous. We have 2 different emotion potions. She's now in a focus mood, so I could do that one in a second as well. But first, I'm going to have to absorb some emotions from Mr. Pip because it's draining her emotional force too much. Okay, I'm gonna get Faye to do it on herself again. We're gonna bottle her focused emotion, okay? We've got 3 emotion potions. I reckon I'm just gonna get Miss Faye now to regenerate some emotional force without doing it from someone else, right? We've got some fairy dust. She can just do that herself to gain back some emotional force. And then I should be able to bottle. Oh, and Nyx is playful. I can do it all tonight. I can do it all immediately tonight. Ooh, okay, no worries. It's all good. It's all so freaking good and amazing, okay? It is. I'm stoked. We've got tummy time on our own. I reckon maybe she just needs to be doing some tummy time and trying to get to creeping for Miss Holly. All right, Miss Faye, you're gonna bottle Lily's inspired mood. Nyx has just reached level 5 of mischief. I was not expecting that to happen tonight. That's the skill that she needed. All she needs to do is win 5 jewels now, which is incredible. But we've got some inspired potions, so let's just have a look at Miss Faye. We've got 4 out of 5 emotion potions, but she's going to need to take someone's mood again, maybe do it for Lily. Just absorb emotion from Lily so that we can go upstairs with Miss Nyx and take some of her playful moodlet. This has been a huge couple of hours, actually. I've learnt so much in the last couple hours. It's fine. Anyway, let's just immediately teleport upstairs because I love that Faye can just instantly fly here. I love that. That's fabulous. And now we should be able to fairy and bottle Nyx's playful emotion. And there we go, my friends. That is 5 emotion potions. And also, my friends, Faye is a growing fairy. Faye has blossomed into a rank 3 glimmering fairy and received a fairy ability point. She now has access to abilities like Shift Luck, Project Emotion, and Growth Eruption. Purchase these abilities and more in the fairy ability tree. I'm going to leave that go because now that we have 5 different emotion potions, now Miss Faye is ready to move out of the house. So with that being said, that's exactly what we're going to do right now. We are going to manage worlds. We're going to save and go to manage worlds just so I know that in the next episode of the Occult Baby Challenge, we can immediately get pregnant with whoever we're going to get pregnant with. I actually don't know who that is at this current moment. I haven't decided yet who's next. We've still got a few interesting options on the lists. So very exciting. But what I'm going to do, we've gone into Manage Worlds. This is the Platt family. Currently, it's going to do a big old split though. And I'm actually going to create a new household for Miss Faye and Mr. Pip because I'm going to be doing a playthrough with these 2 Sims. So I'm going to be moving them probably into Innisgreen and we're going to do a fairy playthrough with them eventually. Not right now. I'm not going to give them any money because I'm going to cheat money for them. It's fine. I don't mind cheating money for them. But that's really, oh, I'm a little bit sad actually that they've just moved out, but this is the new Platt family. It's still iconic, but like, I'm gonna miss seeing Faye flying around in the house. Anyway, like I said, it's not gonna be the end of Faye and Pip for this channel. We're gonna see them in a fairy gameplay eventually, but with that being said, let's get back into the Platt family and get Tuesday night finished because it was a bit chaotic there for about 10 minutes and I was feeling a bit overwhelmed. Okay, so 9:54 p.m. Now, I'd say Miss Faye is about to leave the house. She's still here, but I'd say she's gonna leave in a second. It's nice to see her though. I just wasn't expecting to still see her here. But I am gonna get Nyx off to bed. We have Mr. Pip is still here as well. Pip, I'm sorry you don't live here anymore. Off you go. I'm gonna miss you guys so much. It was a pleasure to have you both. I completely neglected Ivy's need to start on the wellness skill. Like I said, it got a little bit overwhelming, so I wasn't able to do any of that for her. I'm so sorry. But like I said, it's not essential for her to become an A student tomorrow. Sort of as long as she is by Friday. That's really all that matters. That would be super nice. But what do we have going on for Miss Holly? She's a little bit tired, but I would just like to perhaps do one more tummy time together, maybe when Miss Lily isn't about to wet herself. It's fine. We'll do one more tummy time and then we'll see where we're at after that. I would just really like for Holly to get to creep tonight. Would be kind of amazing. Okay, we did not get to creeping, but maybe she will in her crib in the morning. So I'm going to put Miss Holly off to bed right now. What a chaotic, eventful, and even though it was shorter, still chaotic and eventful episode of the Occult Baby Challenge this has been, my friends. But with that being said, you guys, that's all I've got for this episode of the Occult Baby Challenge. I don't know what today was. Today was not anything that I had planned it was going to be. But it's totally fine. It's still a Christmas gift from me to you, and I hope that you enjoyed it nonetheless. So with that being said, if you would like to see more of me, more of the Occult Baby Challenge, including who's going to be next, which I don't know at this point, I need to figure that out. But if you do want to find out who's next for the Occult Baby Challenge or see any other Sims content that I've got coming your way, then hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. But guys, I hope you're having a fabulous day. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas for whatever you're celebrating. I hope it is a day full of love, laughter, and fun for you. And with that being said, you guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye!